Hello everyone, and welcome to this video Some Frontier video. My name is Jay Wakefield. Now, about a year ago or so, I was recently donated a fair few amount of flat screen monitors for something called Retrofest. I don't know if I videoed them at the time, I'm pretty sure I might have done. But as they were for Retrofest, they went to Action on Disability. Blue Planet 64 fans will remember Retrofest as something that I was going to do with the old computers at Action on Disability, kind of a weekend thing. Unfortunately, it's not really taken off thus far, although I am still trying. Believe me, I have a vested interest in that. Not money or anything, just I really, really like old computers and old games. Did you not know? Anyway, one of the monitors that I got from that was this rather charming 17-inch Dell monitor, which has a manufacture date of September 2005. Now, you might be wondering what I'm doing with it. Well, recently I asked the one of the staff at Action on Disability if I could swap one of mine out for this. And here's the one I'm going to be swapping out, this BenQ screen, which was holding up the box to the Sagem Photo 160 photo printer. I was going to swap that out with that. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because the BenQ monitor is a widescreen, as is my Samsung 19-inch TV cum monitor. They're both 16 by 9 widescreens. Now normally I like a widescreen monitor, I have one on my main machine. But here is a Compact Desk Pro, an older system that, while it does work with widescreen monitors, the games that I'm running generally don't. Oh, they'll work, but it'll just be really, really stretched out. And I really don't like that. And as I'm planning to get another cable for this KVM and hook the Compact Presario 2240 back into the mix, I wanted a square monitor. Now I thought, out of all of the ones that were there, I fancied the Dell. It'll go well with this, the Dell Dimension 4600. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to swap the screens over. So, let's do it now. There is one slight issue to doing this. I wonder if you can tell what it is. If you can't, I'll let you in on it. See this here? This goes from the Dell's sound card. There are no speakers on this screen, so we'll have to improvise for a wee while. I plan at some point to get a speaker switching box. I'll just put this screen down here for the time being. Now, for this screen, it did come with a cable, but for the meantime, I'm not going to use it. I'm actually going to use the one that I've already got connected, because it'll be easier to plug the other end of the cable into the screen rather than try to plug another cable into the back of the KVM. Right, so that's what I'll do. I just, I don't even have to unscrew it. It came unplugged. And I would like to thank the person who gave me a ride home with this screen. Right. Excellent. So, this screen is rather nice and standard. Dell have been actually really quite sensible, because what they have undertaken to do is let us use a good old-fashioned, you probably can't see it there, in fact I know you can't see it there, but I do believe that this is an good old-style kettle plug. In fact I know it is. Sorry, you couldn't see it there. So please excuse the camera work a wee minty while I hook up. There we go. So that's the power cable hooked up, and now to hook up the DV15 VGA cable. Unlike the TV, this has VGA only. But that's okay, because I'm using it with a VGA setup. Most times I'd be using a DVI setup, I probably would be using a widescreen. Which again, the Dell Dimension 4600 would go quite happily with a widescreen. It's just kind of unfortunate that the games I'm playing do not. Now I'm not sure how good image stretching on this monitor is, nor colour reproduction. I'm hoping they're okay. Well, obviously. The TV, it's got good colour reproduction, but not as good as my main computer monitor. I was actually using it with my main machine back in 2012 before I managed to get hold of a monitor. And the BenQ one went into my office, while the HP one went to my house. Right. Okay, we're all wired in. Easy as you like. Screen is also a nice height as well. So, let's do this. I don't know at this point if this screen will power on. I've not tested it. Well, auto adjust. I think it's getting a signal. Yes, it is. Look at that. And it has the usual Dell on-screen display. .640 by 480. Positioning, image settings, color settings, OSD. There we go. Oh, that's the auto adjust key. Ah, and that's what I wanted, brightness. I love how you have a contrast on this monitor. Contrast should be fine. Actually looks okay. Well, I'm used to viewing this on a widescreen, so now the letters look all tall. Okay, well let's try it with the Compact Disc Pro first. And for a wee while we're just going to see these auto-adjust in progress things. Well, this monitor seems to work. Although again, like I've said, I'm getting so used to widescreen now, and Virtual PC, that this Windows 98 logo looks stretched. Even though it's not. DOS mode. Oh no, it's the compact that sound is lost. Oh no! Now, naturally, Windows is going to also look a bit stretched and skewed, and there's a good reason for that. It seems that this monitor supports the resolution of 1366 by 768, although not very well. Its native resolution is 1280 by 1024. Now, newer versions of Windows sometimes actually will stretch themselves out. Not always, though. So this is a 17-inch screen. I did pull up some research about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... it's actually reset it to 1280 by 800 pixels. So I want to set it to 1280 by 1024. And now... there we go! And there we have it. Compact Desk Pro Yen actually works really nicely. And, you know, we can actually use it for good stuff. Now, let's see, shall we, how well it scales. So I'm going to take it down to 640 by 480. And, do you know what? That doesn't seem too bad at all. I guess I could live with that. What about 640? What about 800 by 600? Because I realise that's what I'm going to be using with the Compact Presario 2240. Yeah, that seems to be fine as well, actually. Oh, and it's actually detected what monitor is on there. Have a look at that. How does it know? Dell E176FP. So I'm going to have to think up a solution for speakers. What did I do? Oh yes, I think no, I used the TV speaker out actually. You can get speaker switching boxes, which I think I'm going to get. In fact, I need it. I know I do. But until then, I do have a temporary solution I can use. But yeah, that seems to work. So now, what about this? What about this system? Dimension 4600. It's a Dell system with a Dell screen. Well, isn't that purdy? I'm just trying to think. I had a monitor. It might have been the HP one. I don't think this has done it either. Derp. This is what happens when you go from widescreen to non-widescreen or vice versa. It's just like... Let's try... I don't know. Let's try this. Yeah, that might work. Yep, this is a system the speakers are connected to. Right. Let's see now. This has gone for 1280 by 768. Can do 1280 by 800. 1280 by I said 1280 by 960 or 1280 by 1024. Which one do you think I'm going to go for? There you go. Nice clear image. So there you have it. There you have it. I think I know what I can use as some speakers. If I can get another power adapter for them as well, that'd be nice. Actually, I think I know where it might be. I've got my Gear 4 iPod dock, which has speaker input options. I'll use that temporarily. And the compact brings its own speakers. Isn't that nice? So let's have a look. So what we have here is Word that seems to have forgotten it was installed correctly. Yeah, thanks lads. And there you have it. Unless I installed it using the admin profile. That would actually be likely considering. So there you have it. Word 2003 at 1280 by 1024. And I'll tell you, that brings back memories. That really does bring back a lot of memories. What is a pixel clock? I don't know, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it alone. This image is awful skewed now as well, because, however, the Inverness Castle was 1024 by 768, so that actually looks proper, because it was a 4:3 image. Whereas this doesn't. This would be better centered. Or, I would be better finding an alternative image, now that I've got a regular screen. So I think I will. But there you have it. My new, shiny, from 2005 Dell monitor. And I'm going to go for an unbiased colour setting. And I like how you have the monitor maker model up here as well. Dell E176FP. So you know which monitor you're dealing with. So for example, I can go to Dell's website now and get the correct drivers. And it'll still support Windows 98 and ME properly because it has the right drivers. Well, because it was made in 2005 and those two are still supported, as was 2000. And 3.1 was still being actively distributed. 95 on its own was the odd one out. And NT4. So yeah, I think I'm going to find some drivers for this. Not that it'll really do much. But this concludes this video on Frontier video. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. If you have, please feel free to subscribe. If you enjoy what we do and you like the channel, please feel free to like us on Facebook. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll all join me for my next video.